So today I'm going to show you how to turn your ordinary Nerf night shot thing, laser, except this one doesn't have batteries in it, into an epic Nerf gun. It'll look, in the end product, something like this. It's got its scope. It'll have a scope, but the scope will be a binocular. This one has a scope and a binocular. It's painted black. And I took this little end piece off that this one has, and I kind of just, see, you cut it off and now it looks way better. So now I'm going to show you how to modify this into that. Here goes! Okay, so for this you're going to need a few materials. You're going to need a trusty hot glue gun. Of course, I mean you can't do this without a hot glue gun. You need a Nerf night shot. It's like a one-shot thing. It has two little holders here. It has a laser. It currently doesn't work. And you need an old pair of binoculars, and you're gonna just get this one single part off. That can be achieved by putting a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, into there and twisting it. It'll just pop right off. It's really cool. And then you got this. Here it is. Okay, so pretty much what you're going to do for this is you are going to take your Nerf gun and your hot glue gun, and you're going to put a huge amount of hot glue on the top and a huge amount of hot glue on this thing. And you're going to make sure the front facing forward, and if you're right-handed, there should be the little adjuster thing. That's what you would do to focus it. If you're right-handed, put that on the left. If you're left-handed, put that facing right. Make sure it's all correct. Stick it on. Yes, I am left-handed. Now, once that's dry, it doesn't have to be dry, you're going to also take it and you're going to kind of like a weld, put it along the edges just to make sure it's sealed in there very well. And make sure your hot glue gun is heated very well, because usually these things are coated with plastic, and so is this. And if it's heated up really well, it'll kind of melt into the plastic and serve as a very good grip, which is what you want. So you should use at least one hot glue stick trying to do this. And just do it on each side. And you're done with the first step after you do that. So that's the first step. You got your scope on. You should be able to look through it and adjust it and so forth. Voila. Okay guys, so the next step is going to be painting. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to suspend the Nerf gun like this on a string that heads up onto, like, I used my clothesline, but just pretty much that ties up onto anything. You want to be outside in an open, ventilated area, and you're going to want a drop cloth and some sort of work clothes. Okay guys, so I have my dad's work clothes on, and I have a spray paint can. You're going to want black spray paint. Doesn't matter, it can be cheap, I don't give, as long as you give it its drying time. And you take it, and I go over there, boom, do this. Okay, so for this part, you're pretty much just going to want to get an even coating of spray paint on it. Don't worry about the keyring, we're going to cut that off on the end, and don't worry about the lenses on the monocular. At the end, we're just going to clean those off with, as I'll explain, with some mineral spirits, which works very well, and it'll keep a gray screen on there. Pretty epic, huh? Okay guys, now we're just going to wait for that to dry. It's going to be about 0 seconds for you, about 20 or 30 minutes for me. Bye guys. On time. Okay guys, so pretty much my camera's ran out of battery. I'm plugging it in right now. Pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to hacksaw that little pull ring off, because that looks way better. And then you're going to take a little bit of clear tape and wrap it around the end, so you pull it, the stuff doesn't come off on your fingers, which is really annoying. And then if you got spray paint on the screen, you're going to take some liquid mineral spirits and just rub it off. It works pretty effectively. Also, we'll put a little dim screen, like visibility will be a little gray, which looks way awesomer. And then you'll just pretty much be done. It'll be epic and it'll look awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment, rate, and subscribe.